Everybody, welcome back. It's Hops Metal Show. Today we got we're gonna do some live albums. Host is Hopper.
String.
Hartman.
We're gonna do the top 5 on what we think's our favorite live DVDs, documentaries. Am I pretty much covering everything?
Yeah. Mostly for the live aspect of it, but a lot of them have documentaries of some sort on them. Of some sort.
But my number 5, we'll go with Operation Live Crime. I'd actually forgot about that. Just telling String, I was looking through stuff last night and found it. Pretty sure it's all Operation Mindcrime. Is it from front to end like the album? I haven't watched it in a while. I don't remember.
I can't remember the track listing. I mean, it looks close. I don't remember that many songs being on that, but I'm sure it is.
That might be a good question. Anybody out there, leave down the comment box down below. Let us know. I'm not 100% sure. It's pretty sad I own it, but it was actually gave to me. So, but
Good gift.
coming in at number 5, actually Aaron Dove gave me this. Queensryche, Operation Live Crime.
All right, my number 5 is Iced Earth. This glare off there. Festivals of the Wicked. It's actually 3 separate concerts on 2 DVDs. This was released in June 2011. It's got Metal Camp Slovenia 2008, Rock Hard Festival 2008, and Wacken Open Air from 2007. It's actually got 2 of these shows with Matt Barlow. He's pretty much one of my favorite singers. And then it's got Ripper Owens on. After Matt left, Ripper came in and sang for an album or 2, I think it was. So I like Matt a lot better. Ripper's a damn good singer. I'm not taking anything away from Ripper, but I care.
Was that after the Priest stuff with Ripper?
Yes, well after, because I think I don't even know what year that was, but
I don't remember neither.
But anyway, this is 3, like I said, 3 different concerts. I mean, they're 90 minutes, 85 minutes, and 66 minutes on there. So you're getting your money's worth out of this one, and damn good concert. Really like this.
Mine 5 is Metallica, Justice Shit Binge, 89, Justice VHS. You had to get the big thing. That was a big one for me back in the day. I don't have the physical form anymore. I wish. Got it downloaded, but yeah, I like that one. That's my favorite tour by the band. The statue blows up, and that's a real good show. So that's coming in at number 5 on my Metallica Seattle Burns and Purrs live shit 89 Justice tour.
Yeah, but when they was doing that stuff, Metallica was actually firing on all cylinders,
Oh, yeah.
live wise, man.
That's a good one.
They were bringing it every week. All right, so on to my next one. I don't know if anybody out here. This band did do more songs than More Than Words. Extreme Porn Graffiti 25-year anniversary live at the Joint. It was released May 30th, 2015. Recorded at Hard Rock Casino in Vegas. Released September 21st, 2016. I watched this. I just ordered this, matter of fact, and man, Nuno Bettencourt, very underrated guitarist. I would say every bit as good as Eddie Van Halen. I might catch some heat over that, but very good disc. If you even a little bit of Extreme fan, it's definitely worth checking out. Extreme Porn Graffiti Live 25 is my choosing.
All right, so my number 4 is Nevermore, Year of the Voyager. This was a show from 2006, October 11th, in Germany. I'm not even going to try to butcher up the name of this venue that it played at. But it's actually that on one, I thought it said how long that was. It's 21 songs altogether. Damn good show. Worrell, I mean, rest in peace, brother, but definitely showcases his skills. The band is just phenomenal. Then it's also got some other on a second DVD. It's got some songs from other 2005 from Canada, from Gigantor, Metal Mania Festival from Poland, and some couple songs from Wacken in 2006, and it's got some live video or actual videos for some of their songs. Damn good show, and if ever want to see Worrell, this is about the only way you're gonna be able to see it anymore, because he was an awesome singer.
My next one at 4, to give Mike Hardesty props for it. It's an album and a DVD. Iron Maiden, Live After Death. We used to hang around a lot during the pool. Never really knew a lot about the band. Knew a little bit. You take this cassette home. Hooked ever since. And the video came out. Rented it. And then I bought it later on. So I got it on hard drive upstairs. That was from the '85 Power Slave tour. So, real good tour. And I loved that one. I think that's when they were really ready to get the world by the throat and crush it. So that comes in at number 4. Iron Maiden Live After Death '85 Power Slave tour. I still remember that.
Yeah, I didn't know till the day that they released that on video too. And the only reason I actually knew was I posted yesterday favorite live DVDs. I got a couple responses. Jace Klein was coming in with the Ultimate Ozzy, which they gonna call it the Ultimate Ozzy for nothing. I mean, that thing's awesome. I mean, Jakey Lee. If you can overlook Ozzy even pulling him around by his hair while he's playing the solo, which I still say is why Jakey left. He got tired of pulling his hair get pulled. And Casey Firkin, yeah, exactly. Casey Firkin was the one that posted Iron Maiden Live After Death. So I went online to see. I didn't even realize that they even had a disc out for that, or DVD, or
Talked to him
VHS.
today. He said next time we do a show, let him know like a week in advance so I can get to him. And he said he would come over.
Cool.
He said he'd be
Yeah.
part of it.
So you come out, Casey. If you got an idea, man, let us know. We'll do one based on what you want to do.
Don't forget to bring my shirt, buddy. He's got a shirt for me.
You heard that? It's recorded live. Well, semi-live. And then Danny Crider.
Joe Bonamassa.
Yeah, there you go. Live from the Royal Albert Hall. Not sure who that dude is, but
Major guitar player.
yeah, I'm sure he rips on guitar. But there you go. That's the little list for this week. But all right, so back. The only reason I cut into that was figured it was a good time to talk about the Maiden. Tesla 5-man
Acoustical Jam.
video
Oh,
band.
5-man band. 5-man video band.
And this was kind of like Extreme. This band, they had more than just love song and signs. And this is really one of the first, I guess, unplugged stuff that was done. They did a CD, and I guess it done so well they decided to release a video. But if you want to hear Tesla in their prime, I definitely recommend this. And I'm not going to spit out no numbers. Yeah, recorded July 2nd, 1990, released November 13th, 1990. And it was done in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But that's my number. It's my number 3.
All right, so for number 3 for me is Killswitch Engage, Set This World Ablaze. This was a hometown show at the Palladium in Worcester, Mass. Recorded in 2005. And it's got a lot of the tracks off of End of Heartache, which was one of my favorite Killswitch albums. And Howard, I mean, phenomenal singer. I really like Jesse, but Howard, I think I liked him just a little bit more. And both guys are great singers and equal, as far as talent. But this DVD was released in 2005 as well, and it's got like a little documentary, a little history of the band, and it's got all kinds of guest musicians talking about them and growing up on the scene and playing shows with them and whatnot. And it's got some funny footage from random tours and whatnot. But damn good show. And if you ever get the chance to see Killswitch, go see them. They kick ass live.
Right. My next one, had it recorded, never could find the physical form of it. band called SOD, live at Budokan. You remember the Headbangers Ball when that first poser hosted it? Adam Curry, it was a cartoon. You hear that riff that was SOD. Anyone's familiar with it? Billy Milano fronted them. Was Billy Milano, Charlie Benetti,
I'll say, didn't Anthrax
Scott
do-
Ian, and the curly-haired guy, I forget his name, from Nuclear Assault and Brutal Truth played with them. This is a reunion tour from '92, wherever Budokan is. I don't know where that is.
Japan, I think.
Yeah, they did a lot of stuff.
So
over
that's really good. I always liked that band. They, I think their longest songs are like
30 seconds.
30 seconds apiece. The Ballad of Jimi Hendrix. So always liked them. Good riffs. Billy Milano, hell of a front man. Yeah, we all know who Ian and Charlie is. So that's one of my favorites. Coming in at 3, the Stormtroopers of Death, live at Budokan.
there. Were they tied in with DRI? And
No, he was in MOD.
MOD.
Methods of this. Remember that back in the day, True Colors?
which one was the one that had on the cover had a shark eating the guy with the shorts?
MOD.
All right.
That was called Surfing.
Was
MOD.
the Anthrax dudes, was Scotty Ian involved in that?
Scott Ian and Charlie Benetti, and the like I said, I forget his name. I should know this. The curly-haired guy from Nuclear Assault was in it.
So they were all 3 of them done both them.
Yes,
All right. Yeah, I didn't know.
they were SOD.
I mean, I
Billy
knew
Milano was MOD on his own.
they was tied in.
Oh
The
yeah,
Anthrax guys were tied in somehow, but I
Definitely.
didn't know. All right, so I'm going with the other show from Binge and Purge. If I can get this together right. Actually, cut it up. We'll go with the San Diego show. And this has got the Black Album stuff. It was recorded in 1992 at Sports Center Arena, San Diego, California. Released November 23rd, 93. I'm like Randy. I mean, this whole box is almost like a gym. I mean, they were
Very good.
at their prime.
top of their game, baby.
And if you've never heard Binge and Purge, I mean, any of these guys will vouch. I mean, definitely go check it out. Even even the discs are good.
Yeah, because it was, what, 3 CDs?
It was 3 CDs, or you
3
get the
VHS.
cassettes, whatever you wanted. You got
That's
a
right.
tour book, a backstage pass, and a Skinsel, and you got
That
3
book.
VHS or the cassettes. And it looked like a big lunchbox, and it was put together with foam,
Yeah.
like
Mm-hmm.
And now all you get is the freaking DVDs, and that's
that's
it.
all you get. So anybody out there that's
Did they ever
got that
release
case,
on DVD?
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah.
Did they?
Because it's like a real little. It's kind of like,
Yeah,
this.
like this.
Yeah.
Did they ever put out a year and a half in a life of on DVD?
Yeah, I picked that up. I found that
I
down.
never could find that one. That was a 2-set.
Yeah, that was another decent one. But yeah, that'd be my number 2. Metallica's Binge Purge. Let's do this again.
And look,
And look how
let's
cool.
make it so we can really see. There we go.
But yeah, definitely check it out. Metallica, Binge Purge, San Diego.
All right, my number 2. This would be Dimmu Borgir, the Forces of the Northern Night. This is actually 2 separate shows on here. One from 2011 in Oslo, Norway, and the other one was from Wacken Open Air 2012 from Germany. Both great shows. The Wacken Open Air, it has to be a sound guy's nightmare because there's like 100 people on stage. There's a choir, there's a whole orchestra, plus the guys in the band playing, and it's just crazy amount of people on the stage, and for them to have all that stuff mic'd up and be able to balance everything out and still sound phenomenal. The Oslo show is a little bit smaller group of the choir and the orchestra is still there, but it's a little bit smaller group. Both great. I think it's the same set list on both. Both shows are very close anyway. Both 17 tracks long, and from what it looks like, they're both about the same. Great show. I mean, symphonic, black metal at its best here. These guys definitely don't disappoint. And just when I was doing a little research on this, they were talking about how the, I believe it was the Wacken concert, how flawlessly it went off, and they were really impressed that nothing bad happened with all these people on the stage and everybody playing the way they were, and nobody goofed up. So kudos to them. That's a great show.
Yeah, when you get a lot of people up there, and I mean that's what, especially when you run orchestras and stuff like that.
And this was released last year, April last year, 2017, or actually year before last, 17. I'm still in 2018 apparently.
I mean, even when everybody went through them orchestra things, like when Metallica did S&M, Kiss did orchestra, I think Scorpions did orchestra.
Yeah, it's putting it with black metal like this. It gives it more of a evil, just I don't know. It's a whole different sound than like the S&M, and I've seen many other concerts with the choirs and or orchestras or whatever. But just it's a whole different ball game with Demu. It's pretty kick ass. It's badass.
I remember even seeing Dream On with like the big
orchestra,
full-fledged orchestra choir and all that stuff, and to hear that, because that's a classic, 1971 classic, and hearing it done like that, I always thought it was unbelievable how good it was.
Number 2 coming in is Dio, live at the Spectrum from the Last in Line tour. Spectrum, a very special place for me. That's the rematch with Rocky Balboa against Apollo Creed. So Spectrum no longer exists in Philly, and knocked it down. That's from the Last in Line tour. Ronnie wasn't very soloish too long. He only cut 2 albums, Holy Diver and Last in Line. I thought it was a hell of a show. Back in the day, you didn't have the YouTube and stuff like that. And I remember Acne Video had it for rent, and that's how I first heard of him. Saw the cover, and he's on the front doing that, and okay, well, I rented it, and
That's enough to sell it right there.
that sold me. And I was like, this little guy has a hell of a voice. Then my brother-in-law came, and I'm like, well, he used to sing for Black Sabbath, he did it, and instant fan. So that's my number 2, live at the Spectrum, the Last in Line tour, 84, 85-ish.
Who's playing guitar?
I forget.
Is that Vivian
I think so.
Campbell?
If it was Last in Line era, then probably was him.
Yeah.
I mean, he had some good guitar players. He was another one of them.
He always had good musicians.
He's,
Like Whitesnake.
yeah,
Yeah,
White
and
Snake,
Megadeth.
Ozzy, and Alice Cooper, and they just got talent around them constantly. I mean, and it's like they change up. It's just like, well, they can't top that, and then it's like, bam. I mean, it seems like they get somebody better. All right, so big number 1 for me. She went and seen these guys last summer. Phenomenal live, after all these years, and all the controversy and everything. This is a double disc too. There's just so much stuff that you couldn't get it all on one. But we're going with the Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. It was recorded Tokyo Dome, Japan, February 22nd, 1992. Released December 8th, 1992. And I actually, man, I got thinking on these. I just got my personal ones, I think 3 or 4 years ago. But Danny Crider rented these from I think it was Broadway Video Discount or Video World or something.
Yeah.
And I remember watching them back at Criderville. So props Criderville. A lot of good times back there. Danny and Connie's crib. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I watched both of these back there. Danny rented them and we watched them probably. I've watched them a lot. They're in their prime. They're kind of like Metallica right there in this era. I mean, they can't do no wrong neither. Everybody's loving them. But yeah, number 1 for me, Use Your Illusions 1 and 2 at Tokyo, Japan.
Good stuff.
All right. I had to wear my shirt because this is my number 1. I'm probably going to get a bunch of hell for wearing purple, but I don't care. It's Overkill, so it doesn't fucking matter. Anyway, Overkill, live at Overhausen. 30th anniversary for Field of Fire and 25th anniversary for Horoscope. Both albums played in their entirety, start to finish. This was recorded in 2016. And like I said, it was in Oberhausen, Germany is where it was recorded at. It just got released last year in May. Great show. Definitely showcases Overkill, and they're just straightforward, kick your ass style that they are. It's just they have lost nothing at all over the years. These guys still sound great live. Bobby's killing it. I remember going to see him one time, and he had nose cancer or something, and he had to have surgery done, and he was out there back in no time tearing it up more again. But anyway,
that's when I saw him. I think when he had all that nose surgery, or he had I don't know if he'd had the surgery yet. He'd think he had the spot or the bump or whatever.
Yeah, I think because I actually talked to him. I ran into he was actually in 7-Eleven after the show, and I hollered at him in there and talked to him for just a brief minute. But yeah, definitely. Any chance you get to see Overkill, you won't be disappointed. They're going to kick your ass, chew you up, spit you out, and you're going to love it.
I thought
number one, Overkill live in Overhausen.
That's a cool idea too. To do two albums live back to I don't know if back to back, but on the same disc.
Yeah, it was actually all on the same show. It was all recorded the same night.
Wow. I think you said that earlier. I don't pick up on it.
Mine, number one, top of the world, my Ozzy, the ultimate Ozzy.
There you go, Jason.
I just had the privilege of rewatching this for the first time on DVD. Jerry, thanks for letting me borrow it, buddy. Alone for the show. I've seen a lot of stuff in my time with that. It was without a doubt the most incredible guitar solo that I've ever fucking seen. But having your hair pulled and thrown around, and the guy didn't miss a beat. Jakey Lee was a hell of a guitar player. And
Still is.
Still got it. I liked Ozzy's costumes then. Everything. He that gown thing or whatever. I liked the stage when he come out with that demon, when we open his wings. And this is what introduced me to him in the first place. I heard that album, and then my brother-in-law walked into my life, actually my sister's life. Hooked up with him, you need to hear this, you hear that, and the rest is history. But that was the one, that was the very first concert video that I ever rented, and I've been with the old buzzard ever since. And I tell you what, that right there was an incredible show. Incredible. So that's my number one. The 86 Ultimate Sin Tour, the Ultimate Ozzy Osbourne.
That's Randy Costello on drums on that.
Costello, I forget the guy with the bass. I never.
Who the hell did play bass for them?
I don't know.
Because it wasn't Geezer, was it?
No, he didn't come in until the last one.
No rest, wasn't it?
Yes.
All right, so there's another question for everybody. Comment section. Who played bass on tour for the Ultimate Sin? I'm not even sure myself.
I'm not either.
It's been a while since I've seen it, so even if I watched it, I still don't know if I can tell you it was. Because who did Bob Daisley actually play on the album?
That I don't know.
That I'm not even sure of neither. I know that I'd heard an interview. Jakey Lee said that he pretty much done everything on that album. That Ozzy was at Betty Ford and at Jakey's. And he said that if he could, there's one thing, if he could go back and change that album, he wishes he could turn the keyboards down and the guitar up. Which it wouldn't break my heart none. More guitar.
And if anybody's ever seen Corrupt, they need to do the same.
Yes, them guys could tone their keyboards down a little bit. But
did you have any honorable mentions?
No, hell, I had to scrap together my list at the last minute, so it was.
Well, I got two honorable mentions. I'll make it quick, and then we'll hit in about 20-some minutes here. So, Blind Guardian, was it Imaginations Through the Looking Glass? Great show. Blind Guardian, phenomenal. Still putting stuff out there. This was a kind of an odd show because they had tried to get stuff set up with festivals and it never seemed to work out, so they made their own festival for this. So they did 2 days in Germany, I can't remember where it was. Somewhere in Germany. It was like a hometown kind of a thing. Not a whole lot of flash and stuff as far as stage stuff, but these dudes kill it. I got lucky to see them in a small club in Springfield, a place called Jack's. Some of y'all probably heard of it. Got to see them there, blistering ass cold. But a couple of the guys came out off the bus and took some pictures and signed some stuff. So that was pretty cool. But anyway, great show. Definitely worth checking out if you're into the power metal stuff. Another good show, Megadeth.
Great album. Killer.
It's a great concert. It's the whole Rust in Peace live at the Palladium in California. Kind of a hometown thing for Dave here, where they started it all, basically. The mix is a little bad on this. That's what kind of pulled it away from me. This was going to be one of my top 5, but I had to just didn't care for the mix that they did on it. It's not perfect by any means. And you said you heard people complaining about the same thing.
That was why I didn't get it, because that was like some of the comments on Amazon.
Well, you can borrow it and watch it and know that you didn't.
You heard it, Randy?
Yeah, I got it.
What do you think of it?
It's pretty good.
I mean, because I haven't even seen it.
You know,
I mean, there's times where Dave's vocals are like they should be, and his guitar is where it should be, but everybody else, you can't really hear them very good. The backups are low, and it's just, I don't know, it's like everything's good at one point, and then it's back down to where something's way too loud versus everybody else. It's just, I don't know if it was a post-production thing, if it was the way it sounded live, I don't know, but I think they could have balanced it a little better. They could have worked at something. 5 Magics, maybe they could have got that in there.
And you know, Randy, I'm going to go ahead and bring this up since we know Greg Martz watches this stuff. Did you see this, Greg? They actually made both our countdowns. Both shows, Greg. Both shows made our countdown, Randy.
See how calm I am? Have I thrown anything?
Nothing vulgar even said about it. We even talked about it.
We're not calling you out. We're just asking a question.
No.
Here you go, Greg Martz. This is for you, brother.
And they are good shows, Greg. There's no doubt about it. They
Really
kicked
good
ass then. Nobody can ever say that they didn't. Nobody.
So I guess we're going to wrap this one up. This one was a little shorter, but we got done what we needed to get done, and I think it went pretty good.
Yep.
Anybody got anything they want to ask or want to know or any of that stuff? Randy, you good?
I'm good, brother.
If anybody's got any suggestions for shows, I think you just talked about this a little bit earlier. If you got any suggestions for shows, throw it out there. Hit up Hopper's Hard Rock and Heavy. I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, I can't remember.
His Facebook page. Anybody that's probably watching this already knows what it is. If not, Facebook, Hopper's Hard Rock and Heavy Metal page or something to that effect. Get on there, throw out ideas. If you want to be on,
Yep.
I don't mind sending out so somebody else can come in. So if you want to come in, throw your own idea at us, have at it. We'll get it done. As long as you're local anyway. I mean, you have to come to us.
I don't know if I told you, Randy. I did tell String. I wanted a theme song, some music for the intro.
Yeah.
Some message, Carl Kruger.
Yeah.
I think he's going to give me some riffs. And then I said something, Travis Rogers. He was on board. So maybe you too, Danny Crider. I know you check his stuff out too. Or any of you other guys out there.
Hell, we'll throw a different
John
one on every week if we have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
We could do a different intro for every show.
Yeah, or if y'all want to just come, any of you musicians want to come on and plug your stuff, I'm all for that too. Or we can post something up on my channel.
Or you can sit back here and we can have an acoustic guitar or something. You can just play a little medley in behind us.
Or
Be
if
live.
or if any of us get out of control, you just turn up the volume,
just throw the-
mute us out.
Smack us over the head with guitar. That works.
That's right. Honky Tonk Man style.
All right, we're gonna wrap this one up. Usual, if you like it, subscribe and like. Just
Hit that like
hit that thumbs up. We like that.
Comments, bring them, lay them down there for us.
Yeah, we like
Let us
that
know what
too.
you think.
Love
We-
you, Greg.
Even if you want us to even do some crazy kind of sponsorship, like you want us
Hey.
to put a drink on the table, or I don't have a problem with that
Yeah,
neither.
we'd probably like to have some sponsorship.
But
Hey, there might be something special coming. I'll just say that. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Hop's got something in the works. So we might have something special for maybe an episode or 5. Who
Yeah.
knows? We don't know yet. but
yeah, we're gonna see how
We'll see how it goes.
We're gonna see how one of them rolls out, and then we're gonna take it from there. But all right, so we're out here. You probably see us here in a little bit. All right, peace, y'all. Rock on.
Peace.